Hi, good morning. It's not morning anymore. It still is. 10 minutes to noon, so it's kind of still morning. I'm here with the Copycat journal. I want to continue. Brownie's on drugs. My poor baby. I gave him a sedative today because I had a procedure. And yeah, I had to give him something. Okay, do I have anything here? I do not even know. I want to continue with this, and I have no plan. Haven't been in here for a little while again. It's always days and days. I had such a bad day on the weekend, you know. And my friend, ooh, look, I think I'm going to use this. My friend Nicole messaged me, and she actually perked me up. So thank you for that. Just not having a good time. I want to make like a little bookmark, I guess, because that's what Eva did in her journal. And she used the packaging piece, and I'm going to use a packaging piece, but a different one. I'm going to leave this. I think that's pretty. What do you think? Okay, I need to close this. Okay, I'm going to cut just to this, and then here, and then we will see. Let me fold this up first. I am... I don't even have a name for the feeling I'm feeling. I had my manometry procedure today. Esophageal manometry? I don't know. However, you swallow like a cable with all these things, and then it was bad. But I survived. This is the most important thing. It was bad. I knew it's gonna be bad, but it was. I've had a lot of procedures in my life. How much do I want to? Let's go like maybe here. Really, a lot of things done to me since I was a child, and this was one of the worst. It was, but I survived. I barely survived actually. So. The nurse was super nice, and I'm glad, you know, that she was very, I got a very nice nurse. And I read about it before a little bit, and then some people were saying that their nurses were mean and whatever, but my nurse was super nice. So, you know, okay, look, a little, this is from the tickets that I bought, that I actually found. I still did not find the little box. Now I want to find it again. Okay, I should kind of keep that in mind. Do I put something? Oh, let's try and punch this. Make this look pretty. I think I'm gonna just punch one of these corners right here. Okay, I need to get up and I need to punch it without you. Okay, I know I told you this before, but with this punch, I punch like this. Punching like this, I can't. It's no good. I almost tossed it. I was seeing the trash here, and I almost tossed this. Okay, I think it's good. You can write on it. It's not very, there's not much glare or anything. I'm gonna stick something on here. Yeah, oh, I actually even like the writing here, but maybe I'm gonna put something on there. I don't know yet. Let's see. What do we have around me? As always, something that I have around me, right? Because why not? Let's try and just do this. So yeah, she's just a nurse, but you know what I mean. They cannot give you a diagnosis or anything like that. But she actually did something very nice, because while I was swallowing, I had pain, and she told me she can see it on the test, you know, on her computer. And she also said she could see every time I swallow, she saw something. So that gave me so much. You have no idea. Because truly, if you know that you're sick, and you know it, but if you keep going to the doctors or the ER or whatever, and they keep telling you that it's in your head, that there's nothing they can see or find or do or whatever, after a while you start to doubt yourself. I did, and I still do. And it's, you know, it's always nice when somebody tells you they can see it, you know, it's not in your head. Because like I'm talking to my therapist and I'm telling her all the time, like, I feel that the gaslighting put me to a point where I doubt myself. I don't know anything anymore. Okay, I want to put something on here. Let's see. Let me get my robots. I just want a little one. Probably one from this. I don't know if flower and flower is such a good idea. Maybe I'll just put a number on there. Should I rub a number on there? I have one right. So now my throat is of course a little funny, and yeah, I was extremely proud of myself because I finished it. You know, at the beginning she told me that some people cannot do it and it's okay, and I can tell her and she will stop. And I said, you know, but I need this test, and she said, oh wow, the doctor can order, like, they put you to sleep while they put everything in place and whatever, and then they wake you up and you swallow, but you're basically half asleep or whatever. And she told me that, so if I can't do this, I can try this. And in my mind, I told her afterwards, you should not have told me that, because it made it even harder on me to not to stop. Because then I was thinking, okay, if I stop, you know, they can do it again. But yeah, twice I almost stopped, because it was just terrible. The pain and the discomfort, and it was, whoo. But I did it, and I'm very proud of myself. I went through it. You have to go through so much stuff to figure out what's wrong with you. So if you have a manometry coming up, let me tell you, it's doable, but it's seriously uncomfortable. So, but just keep in mind, it's gonna end. It's gonna end. There is an end to this. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's not that easy to go through. Do I? I wonder if I just... Yeah, that kind of looks good. I don't know. Kind of does. I'm just gonna... You see, I'm just taking things from my desk. Hey, somebody recently commented on one of my videos something like, oh, it's nice to see a creator who has a real desk. Because I'm so messy, right? I'm like, yeah, I try. You know, sometimes, guys, I try to keep my desk clean, but you know how that goes, right? Okay, I have this one, for example. Let life surprise you. This is so crooked. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can make it any more straight. Yeah, kind of. Okay, so I could use this maybe. And I do not, I'm lazy. I do not like to get up from my chair and walk around my room while I craft. Well, it's also, it has something to do with the filming, because, you know, then I have to pause, then I have to go, and then I have to be quick, because the video will stop if I pause for too long. And if the video stops, then I will have to connect two different parts of a video, and it takes time, and it's annoying. So I try to not to get up. And seriously, even if I craft here, if I would, I did before, if I craft without you, like I did with my one journal, I barely get up. Oh, I think that was wrong. Package orders. Okay, I will. See, Alexa reminding me of stuff again. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna put this one here. I liked it. Another little piece, kind of, you know, it doesn't matter if a little bit is visible of stuff. I do not mind. Yeah, so waiting for the results now, and in 1 week I have my appointment to implant a Bravo capsule. I think it's called Bravo capsule. It stays there, like push it into your muscle, I think into your esophagus muscle, and then it stays there for a few days, and you wear like a little receiver, And every time there is something going on, you push a button, and this capsule, it measures the acid that's coming up. Like how much acid, how far up, and is it connected to your symptoms. So I'm gonna get this in a week. And then the result from my manometry today, supposedly, I'm going to get in about 10 days tops. She said, oh, it depends on how much time the doctor has, blah, blah, blah. But she also, with a little smile, she also said, if you don't want to wait that long, you just keep calling our office and ask, so we will push the doctor. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not the person to push somebody too much. I don't want to be annoying. And I hate to be annoying. So, okay, look at that. I'm wondering right now, I'm thinking, should I leave it this way? I kind of like it. Or should I put another piece of paper on? Look, and all of the tickets are there. It's all good in the hood. All good. So, while Brownie is sleeping, of course I'm here. You know, something funny. I'll tell you something funny in just a bit. Let me see. So this is supposed to hang here, and it's going to be like a little, you can put it anywhere you want. Okay, let me see first. Okay, so what do I do here? I'm thinking of using some of my envelopes too. The funny story I want to tell you. So Brownie has this sedative from whenever he had his procedure done. And I spoke to the doctor and I asked them, is it okay to use, like I have the manometry coming up and the Bravo capsule. So, you know, is it okay to give him some? Because he gets so anxious, he starts to eat carpets and stuff. And it's not good. Oh, look. Why did I make this one? I don't know. I don't remember. But I'm thinking I might just put, or is it too short? No. I want something longer here. Maybe I just go with a normal page. Should we get a page that is, I'm gonna say, my page drawer right here. I have a full drawer with pages that I folded already, but I don't know if they end up too long. No, kind of good. Okay, I think I'm going with that. Yeah, so she said, yeah, it's fine, you can use it. So I used it last time I had a procedure and I was out for a few hours. So I gave it to him. But the thing is, it takes a long time for him to get sedated, basically, or to fall asleep. Hours. I don't know, Brownie is like this type of dog who needs hours. And I needed something that is quicker. So if I go for my Bravo capsule, I have to leave in very early morning. I don't want to wake him up at like nighttime. And I'm wondering what I should do here. I'm looking around, okay? And, you know, I don't want to wake him up at nighttime, give it to him and wait 3 hours so he'll be sedated. And then I can go, this is cool. I don't want to cover this up. Maybe I should turn it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think I'm going to turn it. And maybe I will also rip it a little bit here. Yeah, maybe I should rip it too. Because I kind of want to. Yeah, however, she said, I asked if there's anything that works quicker. She was like, yeah, there is. And then she prescribed me something. And then when I looked it up, what it is, it's Xanax. And the fun, really, it's not really fun. You know how hard it is to get Ativan? It's like your doctors think, you know, it's terrible. It's something that you cannot get. And I understand that if people don't need it, they shouldn't be taking it and whatever. But for people who do need it, you have to jump through hoops to get anything like that. Especially Xanax, I would assume. However, he got the full bottle. Plus one refill from one phone call with the doctor. And if you are a human, you jump through 30 hoops and maybe you get a couple pills and maybe you will, but maybe not. And there will definitely be no refill on that. So, you know, Dogs are treated better than humans, it looks like. Yeah. However, moving on. Now I turned it around. Now I could make a little pocket somewhere. I want to use one of these because I didn't make them before, right? And I wonder if we could put like a flower on it, but cut it, glue it, and then cut it a little bit so the pocket is still there, but the flower is there too. Or should it be like a butterfly or something? And then kind of cut it. I would have to cut it here. Don't know. Or maybe we should glue a flower on top. Yeah, well, however, I am glad. Look at this. I would like to, but I don't know how it's gonna look if it's cut. Grr. Why are you doing this to me? No, this one I don't like. I like it, but not on here. Oh, that may be not too bad. Maybe I should just glue on there. What you think? Should I just glue it on there? Not too bad looking, is it? I think this is kind of the longest, thinnest. For some reason, I just wanted a long and thin one. No, I like the yellow one. I'm going to use the yellow one. I'm not going to look around anymore. Oh, another one fell out. Yeah. So I need to go to the pharmacy too today. Okay, so if I glue it here, then this one I would just glue like that, as if it grows from there. And I'm gonna make a little mark if I can find a pen. Right here, so I know, you know. So I know, you know, I know. Yeah. Hey, I'm having a good mood, which is rare, very rare. And I didn't take anything today because I wasn't supposed to. Well, they said you can take like an Ativan 2 hours prior, but I figured, it relaxes my muscles. I don't want them to think that there's nothing because my muscles are relaxed from Ativans. No. I want you to see the full extent, if that makes sense. Don't you fall down on me here. Okay. And now I'm gonna glue this one on 3 sides so it's still pockets. Yeah, so I haven't taken anything today and I've been okay. I have been, oh well. I'm gonna glue the whole bottom part because you cannot stick anything in there anyways if I glue around the holes. Okay, and where? Somewhat here? Well, it's here now. It's not movable now. So, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be working on this journal for the next 5 years. You know, because I really don't have much mental power left to go to my room and craft something. Don't have much. Let me look for like a little, what do I put on top? People put what on top so it dries? I don't know. For some reason it doesn't dry that quick. Go where you feel most alive. Yeah. I don't know where it is. Maybe in this room. Right now, the only big joy I have is when I go to a procedure or see a doctor or something, and then I come back and my dogs are happy. That's the best feeling. Especially Brownie. Luna is sometimes she's just in Michelle's room and the door is closed. But Brownie, He looks like he's having a seizure. He's so happy he will roll on the floor and he will just jerk. And it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I know why I have dogs. I know. Okay, should I just put it on here? Yeah. Do I put anything underneath? I don't think so. I do not want to kind of hide this because I like it. And maybe we can glue a piece of that there because I have all this leftovers here. Yeah, let's just glue a piece. Leftover papers that I don't want to toss. My throat feels all funky now, but I will survive. I almost asked my husband to come with me because I was so terrified. And he would have, but I think he would have been stressed out very badly. Seeing me going through that, I think he would have been. And he would have probably said, stop it, stop it, stop it. He would, because he cannot handle this. I don't know if I could handle watching him going through it. Probably yes. I watched everything in the hospital when he was there, and I was a champ. But my husband, I don't think he can. Okay, so there you go. We have pockets here. Let me see. I have a pocket here now, and one here, and all of that is in the journal. But, ooh, I like it. A little bit of this visible, a little bit of that visible. This is completely different page than Eva's, but who cares, right? I'm not making an exact replica. So let's see. Okay. So we are going with another page. And I'm thinking envelope, because I want to get rid of envelopes. But I do not know. This is kind of all ripped off. This is all ripped apart. I can only use the window from this one, I guess. What about you? You're very ripped too. Let's see. What is a truck school? Oh, Michelle brought me some. I remember. Let me open it and see if I can use that. Here. I should use a knife, but... And also, I should put away this sticky thing. Because I'm going to hurt myself. Okay, so what if I would use it this way? Okay, it's all kind of very bulky. I want to use the envelopes that are on here because they annoy me. I gotta use up what I collect and recycle, and you know, it has to be recycled, basically. So let's glue down everything that is not glued down, I think. Okay, and then I would like, I'm gonna do this way. Oh, it's not possible. Gah! Because I need to fold this up, but I don't want to fold this up. Are they all like that? Are they all gonna annoy me now? Okay, I think maybe this one. Okay, it takes much longer to get through things or to find something than actually create. But only because, you know, I'm not the, oh, let's use all the digitals and pre-made stuff for you already. That would be much easier. I think it definitely would. Okay, I've done this. Now what? Now I'm going to cut or rip. Let's cut this off if we can. Oh, first of all, I know you don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna fold it somewhere around here. Oh, maybe I'm even gonna create two of them. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to fold this right here. And I'm going to cut this because it's going to be 2 pages, right? And they have to be like that. And then I'm going to cut this part straight. All right. And then I feel like I need to take a break because my throat, maybe because of what they stuck into me, I feel like I cannot talk anymore. Okay, so this is going to be 1 page. And then maybe I'm going to cut this one straight too, because why not, right? Just a little bit. Okay, well, we are on it anyways, right? Okay, so this is going to be a page. And I think I'm going to flip it up here. Oh, where is it? My husband gave me something. He was cleaning up his stuff. And then he walked by me with a pile of papers and whatever. I don't know, file folders with plastic. I don't know how you call them. And I was like, where are you going with that? And he said, trash. I'm like, no, you give it to me. And all of them had this on the side. So I ripped them all off. And all of the pages were printed, but the back page is blank. So I'm like, I'm not tossing this. I can write whatever on the back, you know. I write my to-do list or for my Etsy store or whatever. So I kept it all. And he was like, you crazy. And I said, I know. And I kept the plastic and I took it all apart. Yeah, I like it. And it's like the best. It couldn't, you know, if he would have walked by with flowers for me, I would be excited. Yeah, I would be happy. But not more happy than this. So you can give me papers. You don't need to bring me flowers or anything, presents. Just give me some different kind of papers. I will be so happy. I really am. Ooh, and where did it die? Oh, I told you, right? It's here. I need to bring it and cut with it. I still did not cut anything with that, but I will soon. I really want to do this page now, but my throat is just no good right now. And I don't want it to get to a point where it's really bad and then I might have to take something, and maybe I can just go without any medicine today. Maybe I can take a break. And then, so this is going to be like a page in here, but I will continue later, okay? It's going to be like a little writing spot. Let's do this. I want to glue this because I want to see how it looks, because it's going to look amazing. I'm going to rip this little piece and then I'm going to distress the whole thing, and I'm just going to distress the whole thing. It doesn't matter, I don't need that much, but since I'm on it, I should have put something underneath, you know, like that, and then distress. And this way, you also get some pretty stenciled marks on the papers. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. I will just put it here. Maybe this part. Yep. I ripped this off. And I ripped this off. I will definitely keep this one, of course. Never ever am I gonna toss it. Yeah. I'm just gonna decorate with this. Yep. And this is gonna be like a flip out later. And I'm gonna put this one here so it's easier to see. Okay, I'm done for now. I hope, sorry. Oh, I have to stop talking. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, I hope you're all happy and healthy and enjoying your day, you know, just whatever you are going through, I'm here with you. Just know that maybe we are going through different things, but we are going through something together. So I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.